I'll take you to the garage and spank you. Pop. Hey. Pop. Hey. Take you to the garage, spank you. Pop. Hey. Pop. Shower pop. Freaking spank you. Pop. Hey. Pop. Hey. Take you to the garage, spank you. Pop. Hey. Pop. Shower pop. Freaking go pop. Hey. Pop. Hey. Shower pop, man. Go pop. Hey. Pop. Shower pop. Go pop. Hey. Pop. Hey. Shower pop. Go pop. Hey. Pop. Shower pop. What up? What up? It's Garage Gym, homie, baby. And today we are reviewing, as a family time, homie, we are reviewing Blackstone Labz Hype Reloaded. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got hype content coming out all the dang time for you, man. So click subscribe and let's get into this, man. I just finished training. Holy cannoli, man. I've been using this Hype Reloaded, man. Feeling like an iron pumping legend. Hey, man, God bless all of you homies. I hope you're feeling amazing. Living from the heart, man. Staying out of your head. This right here, this is where peace is, man. Deep down within, this is where God is. This right here, this is where chaos is, man. Fear, resentment, selfishness, dishonesty, man. The goal, my lifelong goal, is to get as far out of here and as close to here, man, where God is, as possible. It's a short distance, man, but a long journey. All right, man, let's quit monkeying around, man. This right here, I didn't know what to think of it, man. I looked at the label, and I'm going to tell you what I like, and I'm going to tell you what I don't like. No, for real, though, everything's got pros and cons, man. Don't let the industry fool you. Big fan, homie, of Blackstone Labz. You'll notice they made a few of my top lists this year. Their Dust X made my top Stim Junkie Pre. Their Anesthetized made my top sleep supplements. And their Arson made my top 5 fat burner list, man. So I got love for this company. And good fine folks over there, man. So this Hype Reloaded, man, they sent it over to me. God bless their souls. This was a sour gummy bear flavor, man. Sour gummy bear. That's what we used to call you in the pen, homie. Sour gummy bear. I remember you, son. Remember how you got that name, Sour Gummy Bear? Remember that, Sour Gummy Bear? How you doing, homie? Hope you're doing better now than you were then, Sour Gummy Bear. Hey, man. This is what I'm going to say about the sour gummy bear. I tasted a lot of sour gummy, very little bear. Very little, a hint of bear, more sour gummy. No, for real though. It was a solid flavor, but to keep it 100 with you, I never used it by itself, man. I've used this as a stackable hitter, man. So I'm going to tell you what I've stacked it with. I've stacked it with Insane Labz Bloodbath. I'm sorry, not Bloodbath. Insane Labz Saw, because it has no pump ingredients. And I also stacked it with Dust X, and that's it. I've used it those 2 different ways, and really was excited to review this, man. So let's talk about the facts, man. God bless their souls, fully disclosed label. They're not doing that 1 scoop, 2 scoop, redfish, bluefish, Dr. Seuss mumbo jumbo, homie. 1 scoop, 11 grams. 11 grams, the same amount as anesthetized, man. And they even have that same little circular scooper in there as anesthetized. I thought I was going to take this and go to sleep, homie. I had PTSD. I was like, I'm going to take this and go to sleep because of the whole thing is similar. All right, man. So anyway, 25 servings in a container, man. So that's nice right there. And this is what they're giving us. Citrulline malate 2-to-1 ratio, 6 grams. So that's 4 grams of citrulline to malic acid, which also has benefits for energy and energy production, stuff like that. Glycerol monostrate, 2 grams. And before I forget, 11 grams. On the scale, a flat level scoop for me was 10.2 grams. And it's very fine powder. You see glycerol, you think it could be a little clumpy. It's China white, homie. This stuff is super fine powder. God bless their souls. And God bless yours, homie. All right, man, 2 grams of glycerol. Man, I'm going to talk to you about these dosages, man. Alpha GPC, that's a a nootropic, 300 milligrams. So that yields 50% unless otherwise stated. And so you get 150 milligrams after the yield of alpha GPC. It's a little bit, man. We usually see 600, sometimes up to a gram. But they're giving you a little dust of the alpha GPC, gets you focused in, dialed in, thinking about the weights, forgetting about your Tinder dates, homie. And horny goatweed, man, 150 milligrams, which is, that's what turns Garage Gym Homie into Garage Gym Horny. No, for real though, man. The horny goatweed helps with nitric oxide production. It's been used for erectile dysfunction. It helps with blood flow and all. It'll get your little pee-pee going, man. When you're doing rubber jerks on that freaking Dust X, because that DMHA got you overstimulated, homie. The Dust X ain't gonna hold me back, homie. I turn into a freaking maniaco when I take some Dust X, man. All right, man, potassium citride, chloride, I mean, potassium chloride, which is a special kind of potassium that is much more effective in pretty much using water to give you hydration to the muscles, cell swelling, and more pumpage, homie. And then L-norvaline, man, 100 milligrams. So look, man, this is what this is what I'm gonna say about this. To be completely straight with you, the industry's gone in a direction that I'm really not such a fan of, man. Every company is one-upping each other with how loaded their pump formula can get. And it makes it, two things I don't like about that, which I'm not talking about this. This one, you might see this and be like, oh man, look at the dosages, 6 grams of citrulline malate and only 2 grams of glycerol. And that's what I want to see in a stackable pump formula. When you got, listen to me, man, I'm trying to put you up on game, homies. A lot of these companies throwing just insane amounts of pumping, 10 grams of citrulline, 5 grams of glycerol. When you're doing too much, it's no longer stackable. Most pre-workouts already have 4 to 6 grams of citrulline. So when they're giving you these super loaded pump formulas, you can't throw it on top of anything. This is what I want to see in a stackable pump formula, man. This is exactly what I want to see. Lower dosages that are sufficient, efficaciously dosed, whatever the heck that means, Dr. Fauci, where you can throw it on anything. And you don't have to be in your head, oh, is this too much citrulline? Is it That's what I want to see, man. And I'm going to tell you, pumps only get so good, homie. You could throw a 40-gram pump scoop, doesn't perform better than something with 11 grams in a lot of cases. I've taken 40-gram pumps. I'm fired up right now, homie. You could tell I'm talking from the heart right now, man. Don't get in the way of my train of thought. I'll take you to the garage and spank you. GGH trying to put you up. I'm schooling you, homies, man. Listen to me. I've taken pump pills, 4 pump pills that hit better than 40-gram scoops I've had of Gorilla Mode Nitric or something, man. You never know. So don't think loaded means more, homie. A lot of times you get in the way of the sinner, you're doing too much, and we're our own worst enemy, man. So having said that, 11 grams, that's what I want to see. The lighter, the better for me in a stackable pump formula. This is great for me. You get a good mix of swole and vascularity from by the label. So this is what I'm going to tell you, man. This is what I'm going to tell you. Now, the other thing I'm going to say is it's light on the stomach. I like that. You could stack this on whatever you want. I was going to say something else, man, extremely important, but it might not be that important. Anyway, man, so look, man, I took the drink. I came down to the dance floor. It's time for some serious iron pumping, man. This thing performed. First of all, roll the tape, homie. Roll the dang tape, homie. Homie! Oh my God, man! I got this extraterrestrial maniacal pumpage, homie. I'm on this Blackstone Labz Hype Reloaded. The pumps your mama dream of, son. Look at this, man. Look at this, man. I don't freaking talk about the pump, son. I live the pump, son. Skin so dang tight around the muscle. Feels like it's gonna pop. Pop, 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 son. Extra terrain. Look at this, man. Let me show you this. Let me show you this, son. We got the freaking, man, swole, vascular, out of control. This thing is freaking, this is what I like to see, homie. The feel-good pump, man. The feel-good maniaco pump, man. Look at that. Stackable on top of whatever the heck you want. Holy come on. Man, the pumps come from here, son. If you halfway know how to do a rep, that freaking dust reloaded gonna bring the best out of you. You gonna bring the best out of that dust reloaded, son. Look at this, man. Look at it. I didn't know how this hitter would perform. This hitter right here, feeling freaking wild, man. Anyway, homie, I just had to show you halfway through the training, man. Let's get back to the dang review, son. You're monkeying around, man. God bless all of you. All right, man, we're back to the dang review, man. We're back to the review. I hope you enjoyed that, man. So look, this is what I'm gonna say, man. The first 25 to 30 minutes of taking this was a very interesting experience when I took this. You think that this is a swole pump. You think this is more of that swole, watery glycerol pump. This is the first time this has ever happened to me in a pump formula. It transforms after like 30 minutes, and then crazy striations and vascularity come out, man, as you're training. Crazy striations, vascularity. You freaking look like a freak in the gym, homie, like a freaking animal. This thing now, oh, that's what I was gonna say. I would never use this by itself. This is not a pre-work. If I'm training stim-free, this is not something I would ever grab stim-free. I want the whole package stim-free if I'm training stim-free, like with the betas, the whole pack, the nootropics, the pumps, all that. There's a lot of fully loaded pre-workouts. This is for stacking. That's how I'd use this, and I love it for that, man. You can stack this on whatever the heck you want, and you don't have to think about if it'll be too much. Nice 11 grams. Pumps only do so, you can only say so much about pumps. And this does everything you would want a pump formula to do, man. It does everything. Now the Alpha GPC, I'm not gonna say I noticed any focus or anything like that because I'm stacking it on top of stim pre-workout. So whatever, maybe it's doing a little something, only God knows, man. But this boy pumps, man. And what I'll say is you gotta have, pump formulas are like Viagra, homie. You can't just take Viagra and think you're gonna play your little Xbox with your headset on and your pee-pee's gonna get hard, man. Maybe you will, but you gotta activate the pumps, man. You gotta know how to put tension on the muscle, the mind-muscle connect. You gotta know how to halfway do a rep. You go bring the best out of the dust reloaded, hype reloaded, excuse me. The hype reloaded is gonna bring the best out of you, man. So this is what I'll say, man. The first 25 minutes, swole pump. You feel it almost like painful, and not the kind of pump I really prefer. Then all of a sudden I'm like, man, I freaking love it. All of a sudden I started, both times I took it, crazy vascularity started coming out at the 25, 30 minute mark. And I'm like, this is the kind of pump I like, where I'm looking in the mirror with crazy striations, vascularity all from my arms across my chest and shoulders, looking like a freak, like GGH, homie, is that you? Great mix between swole pump, where the skin's tight around the muscle, that painful mind muscle. Pumps are like nootropics, because when you feel the muscle activated, you have a better mind muscle connection and all that. You feel good, man. And then it's also got the vascularity with the look in the mirror where it doesn't compromise the tighten. I like the low amount of glycerol. If I'm using glycerol, I want a lower amount, man. So this does everything. You can only say so much. Great, great, great pump product. Love the light scoop. Love the dosages. I don't want crazy maxed out dosages in my pump product. That's why I like 3D pump. You can stack it on anything. So that's what I'll say, man. So don't look at this label. Oh, it's just you get in your head like a chump, homie. A lot of you homies out there, I'm trying to put you up on game. Less is more with stackable pump products, and that's why I like pump pills a lot. So this right here performed beautifully, man. Without a doubt, super effective. I'll link below where to get it if you want it with the discount code to knock off some hype cash. Hit the dang like button, man. God bless all of you. Let's get this dang muscle. Good job with this one, man. I'm out.